are. Because listen, getting traffic is just step one, okay? They're coming back, and it's a retail analogy, you're walking, you got to find a way for them to open the door, come in, step two. And step three, ka-ching. Traffic doesn't mean anything unless it leads to a ka-ching. And that's really the goal of really understanding who that customer is, to make it as easy for them to do business with you, okay? The other trend I'll share with you in general, and as an internet overlay, is that the tendency now is that consumers do 60 to 70% is the estimate of the research before they come and decide. They've already decided, in other words, if they're going to buy from you. Finding you is kind of the last piece, okay? Which means that if their families are out there looking for something like your product, you want to make it as easy for them to find you and to put it in the cart and check out. And things like, guaranteed satisfaction, warranties, these are all things that you're going to have to create to facilitate that simplicity of a sale. I'm sorry, I saw a question?
You were just saying to get them to buy your product. The thing is, like, for instance, my product is a bobby pin opener. So I'm a hairstylist, and you don't want to open up bobby pins with your teeth. Well, there's nothing else out there like it. So how do they know? They're not looking for you because they don't know that the product's out there.
The challenge you're going to face, and a lot of the entrepreneurs that are coming out with something new, is you've got to find an interesting way to tell the story. Made was think of who either uses the product or works with the consumer that you want. So clustering. Okay, so putting it with another product, finding, as an example, I would research on YouTube anybody that's doing cool stuff with hair, that's doing it with that. And that's part of it, and that's kind of seeding the story and trying to find ways to it. Okay, the hardest thing is what you have, which is getting the consumers to realize they need a product that they don't realize they need in the first place. Okay, it is hard. But that's part of the process of just keeping it going, okay?
I think what I've come into is that when people see it and know what it is, they're like, oh my God, that's amazing, I need it. But for them to actually, like I just did my first hair show last weekend in Chicago, and everyone kind of was walking by, but when you actually show them what it is, they're like, oh my God, it's genius, I love it.
What I would do is actually also focus on how you can tell the story visually very quickly, okay? Number two, pick a brand that's easy to remember and repeat, and kind of catchy and cutesy. I'm thinking that whole, okay. But those are the things that are going to be important, because if somebody gets it, how easy is it for them to tell a friend? Okay? So these are the things that you want to look at, because the more shareable the story is, I hate the word viral, because there is no such thing as make something viral.
Excellent speech, Mr. Patel. Thank you so much.
Well, one more thing, guys. I'm the only Patel in South Florida that does not own a Dunkin' Donuts, a 7-Eleven, or a motel. Okay? And I started this hair look in the Patel industry, all right? So, a little notoriety.
The question I have is, you mentioned when you were profiling or demographic information, you mentioned about tagging or tagline?
Tagline.
Could you explain that one?
Yeah, tagline. A tagline is you have